Howdy gang, this is Frankie Day, back again on YouTube. Okay guys, everything is going per schedule. On this YouTube presentation for this evening, it'll be a waffle and a dedication build for Chris and Alex. They got me all fired up right now on Mosquito bomber. Made out of paper. Yes, Chris, I built a Mosquito bomber many years ago, 133 scale, from the same kit I got back here, which I'm going to show you and everybody else out here. Yes, I built that. I got it in my box down below in my basement. I got to go out and dig it up a little bit though. But I am going to make a dedication build of the Mosquito bomber 133 scale all card paper kit, and I'll show it to you right now, fellas, while I'm on the subject, and we'll have a little waffle after that, and that'll be that. Okay, before we go to the kit, this is going to be a tutorial build for you fellows out there. I'm going to start this. Excuse me. I'm going to start this Monday. Now, I should have my Junkers 88, and my Seamaster will probably be done no later than this Friday. I've already got my Junkers all pre-shaded. My Seamaster's already got the white paint underneath it. All I'm going to do is paint the sea blue, and decarnation lines between the white and the sea blue, and the decals, and she's about done. And so I got these two builds I want to get it out of the way. And I'm free to do this one, and I'm gonna be free doing the Mosquito bomber. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a fun time. So I'm going back to my card models a little bit. So nothing's gonna be changed. It's gonna be the same old Frankie Day, same old videos, same old cigar, just different building material. Okay, guys, this is the Monterez 133 scale. You have the Mosquito, the Wooden Wonder, the Mozzie, the Mark II. This is not the Pathfinder version, it's the fighter bomber. And it comes with about 600-700 parts. And opening instructions, like I say, fellas, and the intro card kits. It comes with the patterns here. This is all the wiring right here, because all these black parts are wires. These are reinforcement for your undercarriage and other parts. These all connector strips for your horizontal stabilizer. Of course, this is your wing right here. As we go on to the next page here, this is a wonderful kit, guys. I tell you, this builds a beautiful model, and it's about when it's done, it's about the size of a Vell 1/32 scale one. There's the other section of the wing. And there's a horizontal stabilizer right here. And it's all card stock. Now, before you build these card models, guys, it's highly recommended that you remove these sheets from the center. Make sure they got to be pinned down with light cardboard and sprayed with a can with Krylon Clear, which makes the card more pliable to handle and also seals in the printing. Of course, this is the back side of the printing, guys. So right here, this is another section here. You got your nacelles. You got your rear of your tail empennage right here. Here's all your nacelles right here. The kit's very simple to me, guys. I could build this with my eyes closed. But a lot of fellows out there who had no experience with card models wouldn't know where to begin. So when you begin anything in life, you got to begin from the beginning. And right here is all the interior parts, which is actually the printing of this kit. And the color parts are precisely authentic as the real one. You got extra dark sea gray with dark sea green. That's your camo. That's the camo that the Mosquito incorporated. All interior parts are gray-green color, which are RAF use interior green. I call it RAF interior green. I call it. Very easy to do. Get the zinc chromate paint, add a little gray paint to it, guys. There you go. Save yourself some money. And the last is right here. Here's your cockpit right here. Now, what you can do is, what I'm going to do is, the cockpit's optional when it comes to card kits, guys. Either leave this as is, and you'll have the results of this. As you can see, on my Western Whirlwind, or, which I'm going to do in this one, I'm going to cut out every one of those little blue windows and leave the frame. And using packing tape, you pack the inside with tape, with sticky side coming this way, and the sticky side going down this way on top both sides, and that's how you make your windows. And using tube tester cement will glue that plastic right together, and it won't mar the finish. Nothing. It's perfect. You'll see it as this model is constructed. And of course, you got your bulkheads. So your bulkhead parts are probably over here in this section here. These all right here, these parts here, fellas. All these parts right here, they got to be doubled. You got to use cardboard. It's got to be at least an 1/8 of an inch thick. Bristol board, or you can use cardboard off a box or something. A cardboard box, cereal boxes, cracker boxes, but they got to be reinforced. These are your main structure for integrity of building a card model. If I put this model together without using hard stock, the model would not build. It would be a shell of a kit. There would be no oomph to it. And right here, again, as I say, this is your main Bible. Where all the parts go at. And right here is on the back of this, all card kits, is like Revell, Monogram, Hairfix. Is that other kits you can select from. I have all these kits. I got a neighborhood anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 card models, and I'm a very avid card modeler. I always love building paper, and I can either go to paper or I can go to cardstock, or balsa wood, chewing gum, anything. Here, then I get my little flippers on. I can make it happen. And I love card models. There's something about card kits, gang, that have a lot that has a lot of beauty to it. I mean, the beauty of a card kit is more or less the printing. Without the printing, the model it look like junk if you got rid of that printing. No matter how good, how professional a model builder you can be, if that printing got destroyed by painting it, you can see how the model is put together, and you'll see flub ups or whatever there is, and it ruins the model. Then what you got to do is you got to actually add 3D detail to it, because I did that one time with a card kit once just to mess around with it. I experimented with it. It worked out fine for me, but there's more work on it to desire. I mean, like, I copied all the raised parts like that by using strips of wood, strips of cardstock. Came out pretty good. But don't go there. That's just extra work you don't need to do. The secret of this kit is the printing. As we proceed with the Yachi JK13, you'll see how it goes together. This kit goes together too. So I want to start out with that Jake first, and I'll start out with the Mosquito next. So the Mosquito bomber is going to be the next candidate after I finish up my first card kit. So the card kits, this card kit here of my Jake, it'll probably take me maybe about 4 days to build this thing. Maybe less than that. This here will take longer because it's got more parts. And I think the parts of this kit is actually written in Polish. To my recollection, there is no English to it at all. I could be wrong. On the Jake kit, it has English there. Of course, the primary instructions are from Paper Models International, Lou Gossi. Because all his card kits, he puts in brochures in English how the model was built, what to look for, how to do it. So card kits are a lot different, fellas. They build very, very reasonably well, without a fuss. All you need is a few simple tools like a brand new number 11 blade. And when you're cutting out card parts, the best thing you do is get yourself a piece of glass, like window glass, or go down to a general dollar store, get yourself a glass picture frame. You lay your parts on top of that frame, and then you'll be able to cut your pictures out. Using a cutting mat like I have back here, the green Hobbyco cutting mats, which you guys use, and what I use, is a bozo no-no for card kits. Because the reason being is because that mat has been subject to too many cuts with an X-Acto blade. Because every time you cut something on this board right here, it leaves a scratch right there. When you play a piece of paper over it and decide to cut a part out, it'll strip that piece. What it'll do, that blade will work its way into the cuts of the of your working board, of your building mat, and the part will be actually destroyed in the card kit. when you cut the part out, the blade will slip off there because it caught that cut on there, which has been done previously when all other builds has been done. So my best suggestion is, fellas, go down there to General Dollar Store or a dollar store, any kind of, even Myers, any kind of store that sells picture frames. You'll find a big old clear glass. We put a picture. When you put a picture in there, that's good. It can be stored away. And what you do is you can go ahead and, matter of fact, incidentally, when I'm on the subject, I'll give you a prime example what to get. Just keep it back, fellas. Oh boy, I know you're back here somewhere. Where the devil did it go? Well, fellas, looks like I lied to you. It was here, it's not here no more. Huh. No idea how to sight out of mind. Anyway, like I say, is when you cut out these card kits, guys, it's always best to go ahead and get yourself a picture frame. Just regular, no pictures in it at all. Just get yourself a piece of glass. You can lay your parts on there. You can cut them out. No worries about having your parts destroyed. Like I said before, you got to have tools, proper tools to make these things happen. Because you got circle parts like that. Like I showed you before in my first introduction to card kits, get yourself a hole punch kit. You can buy those at Harbor Freight. There's all kinds of them down there. They're cheap down there, and they're good cheap tools. And believe me, cheapness. I bought a lot of cheap stuff that lasts longer than stuff that you pay high dollar for. For example, I bought a compressor down at Harbor Freight, and it's ran me for almost over a year now, and it still works the good as the day I bought it. So I got about 3 or 4 more compressors I bought from Harbor Freight. They're on sale for $75. So actually, it listed for $99.99. So I bought about 3 or 4 of them for $75 a shot. And I got them down below my finished basement. I got one up here in my little fan cave shop. So anyway, guys, this is going to be Chris and Alex's dedication build, because Chris asked me, Frankie, you ever built a paper model of a Mosquito bomber, which is Chris's favorite airplane, mine too. And I said, yes, Chris, I have. I got the complete kit down below in the basement. I got to dig it up, and I'll bring it up. But this is going to be after I build the first one in the build for you guys. So I'll be on card models for a while, and I'll switch over to plastic. And so there'll probably be some more group builds coming up out there. I'm quite sure of it, quite certain that there will be. And I'll go ahead and probably jump in a couple of group builds here and there and supplement time for this. So this is on the agenda right here after I finish up my Aichi E13 Jake float plane. This actually makes it as a good kit. It looks difficult, but it's not. If you know what you're doing, know how to build a card model, it's just like building a cheap plastic kit, an $7, $8 Airfix kit, or any of them. And you'll see the techniques how I build it. You got to form the parts. Parts got to be formed first before you glue them together. Because paper, it's got to be formed. And once it's formed, it has no memory at all. It will not go back to the normal state as it was when you cut the parts out. Because most people, when you form them, they'll retain back to the normal shape as it was. But you got to take the paper, you got to form it as it forms. And you'll see how it forms when you cut the parts out. And you'll see that on the tutorial video I'm going to do on my Jake. So anyway, guys, so next week I'll be starting on these. This week I'll have all my group builds completely done. My second entry for RASI 76, and also Chancellor Northwest Flight Boat build will be terminated to be my second entry. My P6MC Master will be done. And my Junkers 88, my Revell 32nd scale, Panzerman, Styrene Panzers, German Bauer group build, that be completed. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and airbrush some Hellebrow, what do you call it, light sky blue, the German RAL and sky blue that Germans used. And that'll be painted on there, let that dry, go ahead and mask off some parts on it, and go ahead and finish up with the Dunker Drow, and also the Schwartz cream. And that'll be that. And so I can get started this Monday. So Monday I'll have a free day, and we'll get started on that Jake kit right over here, which is here. So I got 2 good kits here, back to back. We'll get this started first, then I'll present this. That's for Chris and Alex's dedication build. I'm quite certain that Alex and Chris will be very, very pleased while I do this. They got some card kits, and I'm always open for card kits. I love to build them, and build them for you fellows out there. And I enjoy building these models for you guys out there. You guys are my personal audience and mentors and everything else to go with it. And I love you guys very much, and you guys are great guys. We have a great card modeling community right. We got a great model community right here, and makes me very happy. I spend when I'm not working on my job, or I come home from work, I come right in here and reside in my little man cave right here. I build models, and I enjoy doing it all the time because it's my life. And my wife has put up a lot of model boarding with me for over 50 years of marriage, and we had our spouts fights all the time. When I got out of the Navy, I used to drink a lot. I drank a lot when I was in the service. I drank anything came out of a bottle, beer, whiskey, wine. It didn't matter. I stooped as low when I was in the service. We had no beer aboard ship. We used to drink rubbing alcohol with grapefruit juice or orange juice. You don't want to go there, fellas. But I'll tell you one thing. I was a sick goose the next day. That stuff eats up your insides. And I call it quits after that. I was in my 30s when I done that, and I just don't do it no more. And I haven't done it, never done it since. But I used to have a drinking problem. Never got in trouble with the law. Fortunately, I used my head. And I love building my models. And my wife, we always had our fights over like that. And I always settled down. I chewed her out a few times, and look, I said, I take care of you. I make sure the kids come first. You come first. This house comes first. I gotta have time for myself. And what's behind me, back here's what I do. And like I always told her in the first place at Honey Bunch, it's like this. You knew me before we got married. You knew what I did and what I do. And I enjoy it. You cannot take it out of my blood. It's in my blood. You take it out of my blood, I'll be miserable. We won't be married no more. I'll pack my seed bag and I'll go somewhere else. And I'll take care of the kids. And I'll take care of you too with support. But this is for me. And she knows that now. And I'm pretty well set in my ways. And she's set in her ways. But the key is, fellas, you got to, I feel sorry for poor Mick, what he went through, and he reminds me of myself. It'll blow over. Oh, this is a gale. Marriage ain't no rose garden. I mean, there's 50-50 things there. You got to make your woman happy first. When she's happy, you're going to be happy. You make her miserable, she's going to make you so miserable you're going to hate yourself. And so you don't want to go there. So you got honey-do list you got to do. You do it. Go to the store. Take care of this. Take care of that. Anything else, baby girl? Okay, I'm done. I'm going back in my hole. This is where I be. If you need me, you know where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I work 8-9 hours a day on my job. Come home from work, take a shower, cook a little dinner for my wife and myself. Come right back here and spend another 5-6 hours back here and building models. When I'm off my day off, I build models all day long. So I'm pretty happy. And these models keep me young, keep me going, and you people keep me going too. And you guys are my vitamin pills. And I enjoy each one of you guys for your wonderful and beautiful comments. And you guys need help on stuff like that, Frankie Day here is very happy and be glad to help you out. If you guys need anything, give me a PM, shout out. It's yours. No problem. I'm very generous. And I know I got too much going for me. I'll never live long enough to build what I have behind me and down below in the basement and out in the garage and everywhere. But I'm a model hoarder. And so I turn hoarding into collection. I don't make sure they're strewn all over the place. I got my wife right now. She likes to build models now, so I bought her a couple small kits, and she likes to build them. And she says, hey, this is kind of fun. I said, yeah. And so you got no problems anymore, do you? And she says, no. I says, this kind of takes you away from everything. That's exactly what it's designed for. It's a hobby. You got to have a hobby. If you don't have a hobby, nothing to do, folks, you'll resort to a nursing home the rest of your life. I've seen a lot of people in nursing homes, reason being, they got nothing to do, nothing to motivate them, But pretty soon this turns into a sickness, and your body will get sick with your mind. So actually, it's like the old saying, mind over matter. Keep your mind sharp, keep yourself in shape, you'll live a long, long, long time. And I'll be 74 years old, and in 2 weeks, it'll be my birthday. Ouch. Can't believe I'm getting that old, but like the old saying, we're all born to die. So I'm going to stay in this earth as long as I can, building models. And Lord knows I'm doing what I like to do the most. So God gives everybody a gift, folks, and for us to achieve those goals. And this is my goal back here. I love building my models. I'm not hurting nobody. I don't drink no more like I used to. I haven't drank in many, many years. And I've never felt so better in my life since I quit drinking. I don't have no my hangovers no more. My insides don't hurt me no more. And I got money in my pocket. I got money in my bank now. I got plenty of plastic behind me. And I see a lot of good friends of mine who drank too much, and they don't have a pot to pee in when they throw it out. And when you get my age, it's over for you. You got nothing to show but illnesses that can come up. Gallbladder can go out on your kidneys, your liver, stomach cancer, pancreatic cancer, alcohol poisoning, everything. So those are the things you got to watch out for when you're drinking, guys. You always got to eat something while you drink. Don't just drink. And I seen guys first thing in the morning, they get up and put a beer in their mouth, and their hand besides putting a toothbrush or a bowl of oatmeal. But that's them. I used to do that years ago, but I don't do it no more. And I never felt better, guys. Okay, guys, this is long enough waffle, and shout out for Alex and Chris and Alex, and for a card modeling shout out right here. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. May God bless. And the next video will be the completion and the final reveal. Styrene Panzer's German Bomber Group featuring my Revell 132nd scale Junkers 88. And also Razzie 76, a Chancellor North Wales Flying Boat Group build featuring my second entry on P6MC Master. We'll get those two done. I should have a video later on this week. And by this Monday, we'll start on the world of card kits. And you guys probably get a charge out of that. So I got to figure out the best way to get my camera set up so you can see this. This camera, the new camera I got, is something about it. As when I upload, it takes a long time. Pretty soon it starts getting minutes, so you're getting 220 minutes, 300 minutes, 400 minutes on a 15-minute video. There's got to be something wrong. I don't think YouTube notices the weight bandage or wherever it's used, what's used on the uploading system they use. I don't know what kind of a system that YouTube uses to upload videos, but high definition, that's what this camera I got. It's so much better than this webcam and the one I got above my head over here. And it does a good job, as you guys can see. I made a wonderful video with a card kit with my JT13, but it took a long time to show up, so I gave up on it and went the other camera. So I gotta figure that out a little more, guys. So it's something for me to do. What you do is go down this. Instead of buying these $100 models, I need to go down there to Best Buy somewhere and get me a real good camcorder. No matter if it costs $200 or $300, it'd be worth it. So that's going to be on the shelf next for me. Okay, guys, enough chatter, enough rambling here, and this is Frankie Day signing off. And I'll be the next video will be the final reveal of both group builds, and Monday we'll get hot and started on the world of card kits, and I think you guys will enjoy that. And let me get something started. You never know. So anyway, guys, it's time for me to get going, and so I'll catch you guys later. You guys take care of yourselves, fellows. Keep those videos going. Please subscribe. Happy modeling. Remember now, honey, do less for mama, she won't get mad. Then you'll be a very, very happy man. Okay, boys. You guys take care. It's Frankie Day signing off. We'll catch you on the next YouTube presentations. Bye, boys. Be good.